Oh, that's not a good way to start the video. Anyways, long story short, I guess. I haven't made a video in ages. People probably think I'm dead or whatever. I don't know. But, oh man. Pretty much, I don't have anything done. That's basically it. But, right now, I quit the job I had. I had to. Or actually, I guess, it's not important. But, yeah. If you don't know what PaintiteGames.com was, it was a game that had games that work for the 3ds browser. And on top of that, when you collect stuff in a game, it goes on your profile. And on top of that, uh, another game, if it has the same items you had gotten in a previous game, it will share those items between both games. So, like, if let's say you're just playing Super Mario World, whatever, and you have 50 coins, then when you play Yoshi's Island or something that has coins, you'll have 50 coins in that game too. That's basically it in short. And yeah, if you don't wonder why this alert message, there it is, shows up. Oh yeah, if you visit this website, you will not see what I'm seeing unless if you have my IP address. And if you do have my IP address, ready to go. Good job. And still, I don't have nothing important here anyways, so there's no databases or anything like that yet. There's nothing you can hack or anything. So I wouldn't care if anyone has my IP address anyways, or if they saw this. It's absolutely nothing. But anyways, so yeah. So now that you know you can't see what I see. If you're wondering why this alert message is here, or why I even bothered to show you, it's because I was trying to do stuff on my phone, and basically I have a text editor on my phone, and it's synced with Dropbox. And I also have a FTP, whatever you want to do, call this. I don't know. It's basically like a FileZilla thing, where I can upload files from my phone to the website. And long story short, I was just testing stuff and whatever. But basically, though, now I can edit files anywhere on my phone. If there's a signal. Well, even if there's not a signal, the signal is just what syncs it with Dropbox. But anyways, I can edit any text, whatever, just on my phone, pretty much. And the text is automatically updated with Dropbox. So even if even on my computer right here, right now, if I change something, it will change on my phone. Manually, not automatic, but still, because that's what Dropbox does. And then if there's some kind of bug or something that I fixed, but I'm not at home and I don't have my laptop, maybe I'm in the middle of nowhere or something, I can just edit the file, as usual. The file will be edited on my computer too because of Dropbox. And then on my phone, I could just upload it to the website and, no harm done. So, yeah, I was doing it on my phone too. But anyways, now about this website. Looks pretty boring, but I've done a couple of things. Let me press Control Shift C to open this up on Google Chrome at least. Now, like the bottom right here, if the HTML changes, whatever, it will change too. And if it goes shorter, it will give you a scrolling option so that the text on the body won't, be hidden. Like, it's basically, it's pretty much a good little thing I made for adjusting pages and stuff. Anyways, stuff like this does take time if you do it from scratch. But yeah, if I click home, it'll say catch of slash has expired. That's the home page. Ajax received forward slash. Now that's when I click down. And this is what I'm reading right here. If I click down again, this is expires. Basically though, the Ajax or the content, whatever, it will expire in 10 seconds. So I have 10 seconds to show you this over and over. So now it says it expired, and if I click up, it'll say clicked, and we'll use catch, expires in 7 seconds, also printed content of slash. That basically means that when I click the home URL, it shows me the home page content. Now if I do it for games, it'll say no catch of games, and then Ajax receive for games, and then print content of games. Basically, if I do that again, if I hold it down, it'll say catch of games has expired. It's been 10 seconds. Ajax receipt for games. And then if I click up, it'll say clicked, and I'll use catch expires in 1 second. Also printed content of games. Basically, though, what's going on here is that usually if you would click a URL, it will just take you to another page and you load absolutely everything all over again. Well, since I'm using Ajax for this, it's basically, if I would narrow it down, it's like clicking a URL and then the content of the page like will update, but you don't, the the URL stays the same, like the content changes, like this that you're seeing up here. Don't look down here, look up here. See if I click stuff, it'll say, it's the account, support, games, home. Basically, you get the idea, right? You click the URL, and this updates. But the URL doesn't. You don't actually go to another like page. You stay on the same page, but the content changes to the appropriate content. But anyways, what I've done is to help speed it up a little bit. If you're on a computer, like speed it up by like half of a second, which isn't much, but still it speeds it up. If I click down on games, basically what this means is that it will get the Ajax immediately once you can click down. And then if you click up, which means you would normally click it, like if you mouse down and then mouse up, you're basically clicking it. If you do that to a URL, if you mouse down, mouse up, you click it, and then you change to whatever URL, whatever, we always do it. We do it a million times a day or something. But for this, what I've done is if you click down, it will get all the information you need. And then if you just so happen to click up, then it will, if it has the, basically when you click down, it will get the data from the server. Like I'm clicking games, right? So if I click down on the games, it will get the data from the server about the games. And then if I mouse up, it will update the content. I'm very bad at explaining, but I think you should understand what I mean. Basically, if I click home, the Ajax, it goes tries to get the content of home, and then if I don't click it up, maybe I'm just dragging the URL or something like right now. But if I don't click up, like if I don't actually trigger the click, I'm trying to make people understand what it is, like if they don't know anything about HTML and stuff. Basically, if you do know HTML and stuff, when you mouse down home, it will use Ajax to get the home content and store it in the background. If you mouse up on home, which is, the on-click event too, if you do that, it will just change the URL, it will change the content of the page to the content that is stored in the background from the time that you mouse down. Yeah. Anyways, and there's a little top button right here too. It matches the top URLs, there's home, games, account, support. And if the page is really, really long, you can just click the top and you go straight back up. I think I'm going to do another one up here. I'll probably say bottom, and just in case you want to go back to the bottom, but not right now. Maybe later when I start having like 1,000 games or something. And then feel like displaying it all on one page. Anyways, that's what I've been doing. It'll basically speed up. Like if I click like you can see there's a little delay because Ajax, it gets the stuff in the background. Takes like half a second to do it. But if I click down and then click up, boom, it's pretty much instant. And if I click, one of these previous ones, if it wasn't expired, it wouldn't send anything to the server. Never mind. But that's basically it. This is all I've done in like a few days. I don't even know when I started. It could have been last week. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. Oh yeah, and last thing I'm going to show you. There's a test game, and it loads an iframe of the game. So yeah, you're still on the same page, but the game's now covering the URL. It won't do that when I'm finished, of course, but yeah, it's something I was doing too. Uh, that's basically it, I guess. Unfortunately, though, the 3ds browser sucks. Uh, I mean, yeah, it sucks. But like if you use an iframe, I already tested this page and stuff. If I use an iframe, the game will be a lot slower. So in the real, I'm finished with the website and all that stuff. Of course, there will be a URL linking to the iframe original source. Basically, what I just said, whatever it meant that how this is in an iframe, and then you're still on the, you have the URLs and whatever crap. Since doing this will be slow on a 3DS browser, of course there will be a link to the actual source of the game, which in a 3DS browser has the maximum speed. Yeah, this is playable, sort of. Not on the 3DS browser. It will not work. For some reason, you can play like this or something, but there won't be any zombies, don't be anything to do. I'm not really sure what causes that. The 3DS browsers. Yeah. But that's it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Feel free to ask. Oh yeah, you know what? I think people did ask questions. I tried to reply to one of them, but there wasn't a reply button. I'm not sure what YouTube is becoming. I know YouTube, they still don't have a replay button. I don't know why. I really don't know why. You have to refresh the whole page or something to waste your bandwidth just to watch a video again. Huh. I guess the next video I might make one sooner. Like, not sooner, but soon. And, yeah, I'll try to figure out stuff to say. Hmm. If you have any questions, though, just ask. How do I quit? Oh, yeah, the audio, man, is fantastic compared to the last video recorder I was using. I didn't know that a video recorder can record the audio like suckish, or I don't know. But compared, I'm using Cam Studio, right? If you go to my other videos, the audio plain sucks. But that's because of the recorder I was using. For some reason, it records it pathetically. But now with Cam Studio, as you can tell by this video, I guess there's no static, or at least there's very little static and all that stuff. So that's nice. Um, yeah, that's it.